when the sinking of the RMS Titanic shocked the world in April 19. The loss of the RMS Titanic became a turning point, leading to changes that would reshape maritime laws across the globe. Before Titanic, many safety regulations were outdated or based on assumptions that no longer matched reality. Ships had grown larger and more complex, but the rules governing them had not fully kept pace. One of the most significant issues was lifeboat capacity. Regulations at the time required ships to carry a certain number of lifeboats based on tonnage, not on the number of people on board. This meant that even large ships could legally carry fewer lifeboats than needed for everyone. After the disaster, this approach was no longer acceptable. New laws were introduced requiring that ships carry enough lifeboats for all passengers and crew. This change addressed one of the most visible shortcomings revealed by Titanic and became a fundamental principle of maritime safety. Another major area of reform was communication. During the disaster, wireless operators played a critical role in sending distress signals, but communication was not continuous. Some ships did not maintain a 24-hour radio watch, which limited their ability to respond quickly. In response, new regulations required ships to have round-the-clock wireless monitoring, ensuring that distress signals could be received at any time. These changes were formalized through international cooperation, leading to the creation of the International Convention for the Safety of Life at Sea, often known as SOLAS. This agreement brought together multiple countries to establish consistent safety standards for ships traveling across international waters. It marked one of the first major efforts to create global rules for maritime safety. SOLAS introduced a wide range of requirements, including regular lifeboat drills, improved emergency procedures, and better design standards for ships. These measures were not just about responding to disasters, they were about preventing them. The goal was to create a system where safety was built into every aspect of maritime travel. Another important development was the establishment of the International Ice Patrol. After Titanic struck an iceberg, it became clear that better monitoring of ice conditions was necessary. The Ice Patrol was created to track icebergs in the North Atlantic and provide warnings to ships, reducing the risk of similar incidents. The legal impact of Titanic also extended to accountability. Investigations were conducted to understand what had happened, and their findings influenced how responsibility was defined in maritime operations. Ship owners, operators, and crews were all expected to meet higher standards, with a greater emphasis on safety and preparedness. These changes were not limited to one country, they spread globally. Maritime travel is inherently international, and the lessons of Titanic required a coordinated response. The laws that emerged after the disaster became part of a broader framework that continues to guide shipping today. Looking back, the transformation of maritime laws after Titanic shows how a single event can lead to widespread reform. It demonstrates the importance of learning from experience and adapting systems to meet new realities. The tragedy revealed weaknesses, but it also created an opportunity to improve. More than a century later, the influence of the sinking of the RMS Titanic can still be seen in modern regulations. Ships today are equipped with advanced safety features, supported by international agreements that prioritize the protection of life at sea. These systems are part of the legacy of Titanic. In the end, the laws changed after Titanic were not just about rules, they were about responsibility. Responsibility to prepare, responsibility to protect, responsibility to learn. And they serve as a lasting reminder that progress often comes from the need to prevent the past from repeating itself.